Okay, so this video clip that I'm going to show you is from One American News Network. By the way, I've made a New Year's resolution, which I probably won't keep because I never keep my resolutions. That's why I still weigh 285 pounds. However, this video I'm going to show you is about new technology that's coming out that apparently the government is sponsored. Google. I'm sorry, the government ogling organization, Google, who tries to pretend like they didn't get all of their fucking technology from us, the people, through the government. Anyway, so I'm going to be making more videos this year. I don't give a fuck if you watch them or not, but it helps me. So, anyhow, this video I'm going to show you is about new technology from the government ogling organization, funded by you and me and everybody who pays taxes. It's a video about new technologies. I just wanted to preface it real quick with a paper that I wrote in undergrad about technology in a humanities class. And my professor basically was on the borderline of calling me a conspiracy theorist at the time, and I don't care about that either, because they're all conspiracy theories until, of course, as I always say, they're conspiracy facts. And that paper was a result of one of those. The U.S. government, probably in some form of precursor to DARPA, had sole propriety over the technology in which you could release the titanium from titanium ore. Now, that fact and that technology probably helped us defeat the real fascist, Adolf Hitler, who another real fascist, Stalin, felt wasn't going far enough in his socioeconomic policies. Hence, the Gulag Archipelago. So fuck communism and fuck you if you're a communist. Anyway, we used titanium in World War II. They never released it until the 90s for public consumption. And that was in the game of golf. So basically that's what my paper was about in my humanities class, which earned me, I still got an A on the paper. But the professor was a snide little early precursor beta cuck. So, gave me an A though. I guess it was before you could actually full board discriminate against people, as long as they were some conservative type of individual. Anyway, which is what the government ogling organization and Facebook and YouTube do now. Anyway, so this video that I'm about to show you is from One American News Network. Full copyright privileges to them. I'm using it as fair use for an example of conspiracy theories turned conspiracy fact. And that theory is that the government can actually see what you're doing in real time without even having the camera open by using, in this case, as you will see in this video, radar. And you'll see how Facebook complains about the intensity and the whole thing, and we'll take a look at that in one moment. But sit back and enjoy One American News Network's piece on 3D motion sensing.
Google receives federal approval to roll out new radar technology despite objections from other tech firms. Zachary Goldman has the details.
Radar sensors that allow you to control a device without touching it. Google parent Alphabet won approval from the Federal Communications Commission to deploy a motion sensing device known as Project Soli. An FCC order issued Monday granted Google a waiver that would let it use higher powered sensors than normally allowed.
Higher powered sensors than normally allowed. So, they're using higher powered sensors than normally allowed, and basically you can roll your fingers and it'll move the screen for you. Do they need the video to see that? No. No, they don't. even though they're showing you the camera on the clip that we showed here, they don't need to have the camera open. There's a radar emitting device in your device, and they've just admitted it by the complaint that it was a higher power than usual radar emitting device. Now, you're going to see in this video again that Mark Zuckerberg complains about it. The traitor to humanity, along with the rest of these traitors to humanity at the government ogling organization and YOU Tube. Anyway, we're gonna check out the rest of the video. So you can sense it in space in your house, right? Say hi to your Alexa.
Mission to deploy a motion sensing device known as Project Soli. An FCC order issued Monday granted Google a waiver that would let it use higher powered sensors than normally allowed and permit the devices for use on airplanes. The FCC said the Soli sensors capture motion in a three-dimensional space using a radar beam to enable touchless control that can benefit users with impaired mobility or speech. Google says the sensors can allow...
So it's always either for the good of humanity or the good of the children. We must help the children. These fucking dirtbags who fucking kill their kids and they brag about it. They abort their babies. They're bragging about it, and then they use it to try to control you, to go ahead and allow this shit. So, like I said, it's all a conspiracy theory until it's a conspiracy fact. So, it's amazing, right? Isn't it fantastic how much they love us with our own money? We finance all of this. Tell me that isn't frustrating.
Allow users to press an invisible button between the thumb and index fingers, or use a virtual dial that turns by rubbing a thumb against a finger. The new tech raised some opposition from another Silicon Valley giant. Facebook told the FCC that the higher-powered Soli sensors could interfere with other technologies. After discussions, Google and Facebook jointly told the FCC...
You got to wonder what other technologies it's interfering with. Probably their probe droid snooping shit, right? It's right here in the phone, too. Just in case you didn't know. Every fucking device that you have in your house should be kept at bay when not in use for your own benefit in a Faraday box. Every single thing that you own, your phone, unless you're trying to get phone calls or waiting for a phone call, your smart TV, your iPad, your Alexa, unless you're using it, it should be in a motherfucking Faraday box, because these traitors want to see everything and hear everything that you're doing, and they're doing it. Are you letting them?
In September, they agreed that the sensors could operate at levels lower than what Google initially proposed. A Google spokeswoman did not immediately respond for comment on Tuesday, citing the New Year's Day holiday.
Well, as they transition to 5G, is set to begin
This
this
is a
year.
surprise.
Some are connecting driverless
Transition to
car
5G.
safety to the upgraded technology.
Driverless cars.
Dean Bushy, who's the GM of
They can control
self-driving
everywhere
car
you
company
go.
Voyage, claims 5G
Oh,
will
we need to
vastly
stop
improve
that
the
vehicle.
driverless car experience, including making it safer. He believes it will
Nice.
contribute to helping parking issues
Keep
and
paying
lowering
for
the
it,
chance of a
America.
potential crash.
Right now,
Keep paying for. Look, General Motors. Chinese Motors. Chinese Motors is trying to sell it to you. Chinese Motors. You trust the Chinese? Yeah, Russia's the problem. Russia. Fear the Russians. They're trying to break away from all the fucking globalist bullshit. Fear them. Don't fear China, though. Whatever you do, China is not going ahead with human-animal hybrid making. They're not trying to create droid armies, literally. No, they're not trying to do it. It's Russia, who can barely stay afloat. That's right. Fear the Russians. The Russians are coming. But the Chinese are nice little people that want Facebook to fucking spy on all their citizens while they keep people in actual prisoner camps based on their religion, Christian or Muslim, or just speaking out against their government, their entitled, real fascist, communist government. That's what communism does. Hence, Gulag Archipelago again. If you haven't read it, I suggest you do before they come for you.